Hey y'all, so I'm teaching you how to make deviled eggs today. You're going to start off with a hot pot of water. I just added more water to my pot because I decided to do this video for you guys. And clearly, as you can see, stuff is floating around in my pot. One of the eggs are cracked. So I just went ahead and added another egg, and then I'm going to start the boiling process all over again. So I'm just going to let these boil for 30 minutes, or whenever the water reduces by half, that's when you know they should be done. So I'll be back when they are done. Do an ice bath for your eggs, but I recommend, if you're going to do an ice bath, to put it in cold water first and then do the ice bath. So now these eggs are pretty cool. I'm pretty sure they're still a little warm in the center. So forgive me, I'm using just one egg, but as you can see, I'm beating the eggs onto the glass dish, and I'm going to peel these shells off. And you're going to do that for all the eggs. So, okay, we took the yolk out of the eggs. We hollowed out the eggs, as you can see. So you just want to sit these to the side. Now we're going to actually do the inside filling. I know that there's a little bit of the eggs in here. It's only 3 eggs, which is going to make 6 halves. So I am going to multiply the recipe on my website for you guys. So just stay, patient with me. So we have the Southern City Girls salt and black pepper, the Southern City Girls garden garlic, onion, and herbs. We also have the no salt seasoning salt. We have some relish. We have some hot sauce, some mayonnaise, and some mustard. I don't really want to get into the ones that I use, this, that, and the third, because everybody uses things that they were raised on or things that they found themselves. A lot of people like to drag it and be like, oh, you gotta use Duke's, or you gotta use Hellman's mayonnaise, or you gotta do this, you gotta do that. No, use whatever you like, because you have to eat it. Don't worry about what people say. Oh, this is the best mayonnaise. Because I watch a lot of people videos and they be like, oh, this is the best, this is the best. No, use whatever you have. So we are going to start by seasoning the food first, and then we're going to add in our stuff. So tablespoon, half a teaspoon, I would even say like a quarter teaspoon of hot sauce. And now you just want to mix all of this in. Incorporate this evenly. I am going to put some more seasoning in here, obviously, but I wanted the seasoning to be on the egg yolks first before I added it in there. And you want to mash, of course, as you go. Now, some people don't like theirs completely like whipped, but in my family, we like ours whipped. So just mash it and mix it until you get that desired texture. But do you see how like nice? And it's like still thick. It's not overly whipped. You can add more mustard, more mayo if you want a lighter feel. But my family like theirs a little heavy and seasoned, but they like it whipped, if that makes sense. They don't like too much texture. The only texture they like is the vegetables, like the relish and the a little bit of the seasonings and stuff like that. Other than that, they don't want no texture. All right, y'all, so I went ahead and added everything else in there actually. And now this is the texture that we like. These are deviled eggs that I would not recommend serving right away. You might want to make these early in the morning before the event. Seasonings are very potent, so you want them to sit in there a little bit because they do have like multi-textures. As you can see, it's like a little bit of chunks in there, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So good. But you do want it to like kind of hydrate some of those chunks back, unless you're gonna have like a little crunchy situation. It's like almost the same with the Mrs. Dash. Let me show you. As you can see, Mrs. Dash has chunks as well, so it doesn't matter whatever seasoning you're using, they all have chunks in them. Mine just have like a whole different, like it's like a whole bunch of different types of textures in the seasoning, so they are good for immediate use, unlike Mrs. Dash, because Mrs. Dash, as you saw, had all chunks, but mine have like it has powder in it, and it also has chunks. So you can eat this right away, but I would just recommend just letting it sit, because it does, like I said, have powder in it as well. The yolk is done. So let's go ahead and move that out the way and bring our eggs back. And you just want to plop that right into the holes. Of course, these aren't going to be cute because I'm using one hand for you guys. I really want to get this video up. I am going to do another video, better detailed and all of that, when I'm home, but I'm not home right now. And I was making deviled eggs, and I really wanted to do a deviled egg video. All right, so you want to be like Salt Bae and use some of your no salt seasoning salt, which has paprika in it, and drizzle on top of your deviled eggs. You want to top your bowl or whatever you have in there, wrap it really nice with either plastic wrap or, like I said, a top, and pop it inside of the refrigerator for at least about like an hour, 30 minutes if you need to. I wouldn't say anything less than 30 minutes though, because you do want those flavors to marinate. And yeah, you are done. These are your deviled eggs. Like I said, they're not the prettiest. I will be doing another video, but I wanted to get you guys up a fast video because I see a lot of people's videos are so slow. It's like 10 minutes just to learn about eggs. Like, come on now. And it's really not that deep. So yes, these are the deviled eggs.